Hi, this is Mitch Rothbardt from Mitch Rothbardt Fitness. I have a video for you today. Earlier this week, I talked to a bunch of teachers in Hayward, and they asked about doing some, they have a 15-minute long workout that they can do when they don't have a lot of time, not using a lot of equipment. So I put something together for them, told them I'd do a video of the workout so that they can kind of see what each exercise is and how to put it all together. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go over it pretty quick, because it's going to be a little longer video than you're used to. I'm not going to do all 15 minutes. I'm going to do each exercise kind of a little shorter. So first thing we're going to do with this workout is start off with the foam roller. I've written about this a few other times, but I'm going to go over the sequence here. If you want to look for an older article I did called Love is Just a Foam Roller Away, and I also did one about a month ago as well. I'll put some links at the end of this video so you can go look at that stuff. So anyway, this is the basic foam roller sequence. I'm going to go over this and the warm-up, okay? So, here we go. Foam roller, as you're doing it, should only take, once you get used to the sequence, a couple of minutes. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. So, first thing we're going to do, side of our legs, we're going to roll from below the hip to right above the knee. Below the hip to right above the knee. Each roll, we're going to go over about 5 or 6 times. Keep in mind, if you haven't done this before, it's probably going to be a little painful the first time you do it, but you will get used to it. Next, we're going to do our quads right here. Foam roll is really good for warming up. It's also really good for preventing injury, which we all like. Good. Yeah, again, I'm going to keep everything short so we can actually get through this video pretty quick. No one wants to sit still for a 20-minute video. So, anyway, next we're going to do the inside of our thighs. I'm going to turn it right over there. I'm going to turn that roll up a little bit. Take it right on top here. Get that leg out straight. Actually, I'll do the other leg so you can see a little clearer. Right there. We're going to go back and forth. All right. Next, we're going to do our glutes right there. So I am sitting on my left cheek right here, so my left leg is going to go up. It's real common that when people sit on one side and put the other leg up, it's a little more natural feeling for most people. But what you want to do is do it this way so that you can kind of open the muscle up a little bit. There you go. If you don't have a foam roller, they're pretty easy to find. I actually sell them. You can contact me. I'll get you one. You can find them in a lot of stores too. So, all right. After that, we go right up to our back. Going to lie straight down on it. Going to hug your shoulder blades, because if you leave your arms down, the shoulder blades kind of get in the way up top. This way, the muscle gets exposed, and you roll right over the muscle. There we go. And then we're going to finish up with a little bit of a stretch right here. So we're going to get the roller right below our shoulder blades. We're going to keep our butt on the floor here. We're going to point our elbows. Lean back, nice and easy. Very good. Lean back. Just get that nice stretch in that upper back. Good, very good. So that's the foam roller sequence. Next, I'm going to go over the rest of the warm-up. Let me just adjust my camera. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, next what we're going to do is, this is part of the warm-up as well still, we're going to do a reverse lunge with an overhead reach. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it just nice and tall. We're always going to think of good posture. In the warm-up, I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. At the end of the video, I'll do a printout of the entire workout code so you can see how it's written out what each exercise is. So again, this is called a reverse lunge with an overhead reach. You're going to stay nice and tall. I'm going to keep my eyes on something right ahead of me. Step back, reach up. Alternate legs. Step back, reach up. Step back, reach up. Step back, reach up. Okay? After that, we're going to do a lateral lunge with an overhead reach. So I'm going to get my feet as wide as I can. I'm going to push my hips back and go to one side. Again, I'm not just going to one side. My butt is as far back as I can get it. I'm going to reach up overhead, up, back, reach up overhead again. This way, with both of these, warming up our legs. More importantly, we're warming up our hips. We're also warming up our shoulders. Okay? Very good. After that, I want to go into some jumping jacks for about 30 seconds. Everyone knows how to do jumping jacks very well. So each warm-up exercise we're going to do for about 30 seconds each. Then we're just going to move on. So that's the basic warm-up right there. We've warmed up our shoulders, we've warmed up our hips, warmed up our core a little bit, gotten the heart rate going with the jumping jacks and everything else. Now we're ready for the big workout. Okay, next we're going to get into the workout, okay? So this entire workout, each exercise is going to be done for 30 seconds. Then you're going to take a 15-second rest and transition into the next exercise. I'm going to kind of split that in half as I demonstrate it, just so we can kind of get through a little quicker. I'm going to go 15 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So what we're going to do is, in this order, we're going to do squats, push-ups, lunges, a plank, and then an exercise called skater jumps. Okay, we're going to then take a 45-second rest and repeat it again. Okay? So I'm just going to go through everything 15 seconds on and 10 seconds off so you can kind of see how the transitions work, and then we'll get through it that way. So we're going to start off with squats, okay? I'm going to have my timer here. This is called a Gym Boss, Gymboss. It's a great timer, real easy to use, 20 bucks. Just get them at gymboss.com. I've gotten like 10 of these in my life. I love every single one of them. Okay, so we're going to start off with our squats. Ready? And go. Squat down. I'm pushing my hips back. So the first move, if you notice, is my hips are back. I come up, I squeeze my glutes. Boom. Boom, right here. Boom. 1 second. Good, very nice. I'm going to go down for push-ups. So when I get down for push-ups, a couple things I'm thinking about. Posture is all the time. I'm getting my hands right under my shoulders. I'm bringing my elbows down, not out. My whole body moves together. I don't want to see this kind of thing or this kind of thing. My hands are staying right here. Good. I'm going to come up. I'm going to do my lunges, okay? Give me a 10-second break. 2 and 1. Good. Staying nice and tall. Going to land on my heel. Push off my heel. I do not want to drift forward onto my toes. That would look like this with my knee. Don't want that to happen. Trying to stay tall. Knees straight up and down. Good. Then from here, I'm going right into my plank. With my plank, I'm trying to get into a very similar position as the push-ups. On my forearms, everything straight. I'm looking right about here. If I look down here, this is what happens. Don't want that. Trying to keep everything straight. Keeping my glutes tight. Keeping my core tight. 2, 1. Last, we're going to do something called skater jumps. We're going to jump side to side, going from foot to foot. 2, 1. Side to side here. So, a lot of people might have a little reservation about doing this, but you don't have to go that far. Just go from side to side on one foot if you don't want to get a lot of distance. Once you feel like you can, then you can pick it up. That's the basic workout. You want to rest about 45 seconds. Repeat that cycle. Okay, so that's what we got there. That's the basic workout we had. That's how we put it together. That whole thing should take you about 15 minutes or so. You can add on more rounds if you have a little more time. You can make the warm-up a little longer. Again, I have it going 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You can do 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Kind of play around with the timing of it. See what works for you. But that's just kind of a real good basic way to go. We've got legs, got a single leg movement, we got a push, we got some core, we got some jumping to get your explosive fast twitch muscle fibers going. So that's what we got. If anyone has any questions, please give me a call, send me an email, and I hope to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.